and are reborn through the turning of the wheel, in a cycle of reincarnation, watched over by the gods. Our gods, some of whom love us more than others. Your home, the Obsidian Empire, is treasured by Wodica, Our Lady of Law and Vengeance, the burned queen. But our goddess has lately turned her eyes from us, and our empire has suffered revolts, famines, challenges to rightful rule. We lack a common purpose, but we could find it in the living lands, a rich and lawless island settled by fugitives, wanderers, exiles, and us. Yet the more we free this place from danger, the more the land fights back. And now, as our colonists crowd into Paradise, the last safe city, the locals find themselves crowded out. Many years ago, you were born to a family in our Obsidian Empire, and in a rare turn of the wheel, you came into this world, a godlike, touched by a patron god in the womb. To some, a blessing; to many, an abomination. You grew up an outsider, but I saw potential in you. Potential and an opportunity. And within my court, you found purpose. Now I call upon your vow to our empire and name you my envoy. Venture forth in the name of your homeland and secure our future. What do you know of the living lands? The rumors and tales are so vexing, they cannot be true, and yet they are. Those untamed wilds, overgrown with the most curious wonders and the most dreadful abominations. There beats a dark pulse within the heart of that soil. Something vile stirs beneath the earth, seething with rot and decay. A corruption growing beyond everything it touches. Its foul tendrils reach towards us, to lash out at the Empire itself. I command you, go to the living lands, find the roots, and if necessary, sever them. You are my envoy. Remember your vow. The hopes of an empire rest upon you.
Envoy, over here.
On my watch. We dashed on the rocks. The waves took care of the rest. You'd be in the drink now if I hadn't gone back for you. Well, it's over. We're lucky we landed here. Fort Northridge, off the Living Lands. I've been here before. It's an Eora outpost. But we are. As soon as we can find ourselves a boat. But we may have bigger things to worry about first. I saw flashes, Envoy. It weren't the storm that wrecked our ship. It was cannon fire, and it could only have come from Fort Northridge. Makes no sense. No one fires on their own countrymen, unless... That's what I'm afraid of too. In the meantime, you survived. That means we're not scuppered yet. As long as you're here, the Emperor's mission can still go ahead. Then I know the place to start. Addy has got an embassy in the port of Paradise. Once we make it there, we can regroup and figure out what to do next. I hate to say it, but the fort's probably our only chance of escape. We need supplies, and if our troops have been captured, they'll need our help. Thank you. I'll keep you safe. Those boards up there are cold. A good hit, we could be on our way.
Take that spear. It's no good to any of our crew anymore. At least some supply survived, for all the good it does. You look like a dab hand with that. I don't understand. Why would they fire on us, their own people? No use wondering. We've got to make sure our troops are safe. Zarek shouldn't be here. Haven't the troops been doing patrols? Now we've got in. Come on, the fort's up ahead. Tripwire, watch yourself. There's no healer about. How many of these damn things are there? Springberries, good. Those should rally us. Go. Odds. It's a bloodbath. They've torn the place apart from the inside. Did they? Are they fighting each other? Envoy, I don't like this. I remember some of the soldiers praying around that Adra pillar. Hope it helped their souls. These used to be nice quarters. Roots? Why is she talking about roots? God, is this what they were like? It's put its guard up. Hit it with everything you've got. Thought I had your back. Guess you've got mine. Surely there's a way to clear those brambles. Ah, up there. Margarine's Fury. That'll do it. Burn right through the brush. If we can get it down, that is.
Is someone there? Over here! Help! I'm locked in! Oh, about time. Oh, God! What's the matter with your face?
Stay back. I'm not catching whatever's on your head. Easy. He's a godlike.
You mean a god gave you that face? Touched your soul and everything?
That's right.
Never seen one of your kind before. I always heard folks say you were blessed. Looks more like a curse to me. Oh, you think you're having a time of it? At least you're not in a cell.
That's the Imperial envoy you're talking to. Show some respect.
The Imperial? Shite, I should have known you were Adherents too. Funny you survived while all your friends here went belly up. Adir's had their boots on Paradise since their first soldiers came.
Because the place is pure chaos.
Did you not think we liked it that way? I have to smuggle just to get anything past your damn checkpoints. I'm trying. Your friend's the one picking a fight with me.
Paradisans will knife you in the back over a dirty look.
At least we don't go mad and slaughter each other. They did all of this. The day I came, I noticed the guards talking gibberish. Then the killing started. They went white. I told you, they weren't right. When the storm came, they fired the cannons. Their faces changed. That soldier in here tried to strangle me. I had to defend myself. He still did it.
I've got a bad feeling about this. It doesn't make sense. What if she murdered that soldier and she's just trying to cover it up?
Wait. Look. We don't have to like each other, but we can all get out alive. I left my boat at the edge of the island. It should still be there. I don't see how the soldiers could have found it yet. You let me out, and all three of us can go to Paradise.
Envoy, I've tangled with Paradisan smugglers before. She'd say just about anything to get out of that cell. Her story's full of holes. What if the boat's not there? What if she turns on us?
For fuck's sake, be reasonable. Don't listen to him. You're leaving me here to die. Oh, fuck you. I should have known. Adherent snakes. You don't care about anyone but yourselves. Really? No, don't answer that. I'm alive. I'm not questioning it. The key's in the warden's room. They blocked it off when things went south. You can find a way in, though. You seem smart.
If we live to regret this,
There's an idea. We could shoot the Fury down. How's your aim? Nice work.
Least you got around to trusting me eventually. You're gonna regret this.
Aderan soldiers don't massacre each other. They just don't. Something caused this. Could take out a whole Deerwooden village with that kind of ordnance. What did they think they'd be fighting? To think they turned on each other like dogs. I can't fathom it.
They were bastards when they came here. All it took was time.
But Adirans, we respect each other. We're raised to follow the rules.
What's the matter? Upset your kin are no better than anyone else?
Easy now. Think, aim, and strike.
Stay in the tall grass. We can get the drop on them.
Strike live. Did your god give you that power too?
More coming. Stay down and don't get us killed.
Hope there's a fire spell in there. It'd make quick work of the brambles. We've got the high ground. How should we do this? Take him at range. Smart choice.
Look left! Ah, not bad.
I've seen ruins like these. Wonder what they are. Maybe nobody knows.
Paradisans call them godless. Some kind of people who came here long ago.
They're not listening.
I tried to tell them. Why wouldn't they listen?
You can't kill me. No one can kill me. I'll swim across the sea.
Oh, I knew it. Whatever's on their faces, it gets into their heads.
I'm no expert on soul plagues, but whatever you came here to find, I'd say you found it. Aye, maybe we could still get through to him.
Good luck with that.
Who disturbs us? I had dreams. Fabulous dreams. Tried to silence them.
Steady yourself, please. We're only trying to help.
You're wasting your breath. He's gone.
You tread in the orchard. Spreading weeds, nightmares. I should have been free to drink of the land. They thought they could stop me. Vipers. Their venom stains my blade.
You can barely string a thought together. How could he have killed everyone?
He couldn't. Not like this. He's just the last one standing.
Trespassers! Scars. What scars? They brought axes to cleave into the wood. And you returned death to us.
Envoy, this could come to blows. Keep your guard up.
Feed the roots. Kill the rot.
You're gonna regret this.
Probably some no. Noble who bought his commission. Now look at him.
I can't believe I'm saying this, but at least he's not suffering.
We felt your presence like dew on a leaf. We wake. Heed us. Envoy, you alright? Can you hear me? A voice? What did it say?
Now your envoy's losing it.
No, I think something in the Ardra spoke to him. I've been round Ardra my whole life, and it never spoke to me.
I don't think it spoke to anyone. Not even godlikes.
That's some gift. Maybe they're... Never mind. We've got to get to Paradise.
The boat's just up ahead.
Gods, I hope you're telling the truth.
This way.
The boat! There it is!
Thank the gods it's still here.
There, in the distance. It's Paradise. So, the smuggler wasn't lying.
My name's Eora, you know. Thanks. Enjoyed not being dead.
Look, if this is the soul plague the Emperor sent you to find, we have to stop it. You have to stop it, no matter.
I'd heard rumours about folk changing. Out in the hinterlands. I thought it was just that. You know, stories. I never imagined it'd be like this.
I don't know how, but if anyone can find a way, it's you.
Will you get on before I leave without you?
Alright,
Never thought I'd be glad to sail here with a smuggler.
If anyone asks, you never met me.
This is your final warning, Kai.
These
One
docks
more,
are
and I
reserved
put
for
a
the
bullet
Imperial
in your
envoy
leg.
of Adir.
And here I thought.
Hey, turn around and sail back to wherever you came from. This dock is reserved for the Imperial envoy.
And he's late. Huh. Probably died at sea. Good riddance. Oh, you are?
Nice.
Forgive me, envoy. I meant nothing by it.
A slip of the tongue. Can we start over?
Name's Cynric, captain of the local militia. We're a scrappy bunch, but we know our way around Paradise.
Unlike most Adirans who couldn't find their ass with both their hands.
Oh, present company excluded.
They told me you were godlike, but I didn't know what to expect. Your face, it's so... Ooh, on second thought, why don't I just shut up before I say anything else I regret?
Now there's a good idea.
No doubt you've come for the Adiran ambassador, but he's gone, along with our claviger. Well, there's some kind of blight in the wilderness and rumors of plague. They went to investigate. Nature has a mind of its own in these parts. When the ecosystem changes, we ask ourselves how and why.
Leaderless and rudderless is the natural state of things in Paradise anyway. Keeps things interesting.
Sorry, envoy, but no one's here to receive it.
Nonsense. There's a small army of
pickpockets, smugglers, and scoundrels between those walls who'd be happy to take it off your hands.
Just ignore him. They traveled northwest to the Strangle Route, past the old Pargroon Wall.
You need to find the ambassador, and I need to find the claviger. How's about we partner up? I did my time in the Rawatayan Navy. I'm good, as long as you talk real slow.
Kai, before you go, remember, you're taking a distinguished veteran into the wilderness. Make sure he comes back alive, or the Steel Garrote will have my head.
Better yours than mine.
The Steel Garrote are here as guests, helping Adirans like yourself keep the peace. They're an order of religious cutthroats, sharpening their blades for the glory of the burned queen. Ugh, creepy bunch, too. Who needs enemies when you have friends like the Steel Garrote? Maybe it's better if you don't mention me at all. Speaking of the Steel Garrote, fair warning, their leader, Inquisitor Ludwine, is eager to greet you. Or possibly interrogate you. Wait, you know the Inquisitor? Dare I ask how? Just the thought of seeing her in battle sends a chill down my spine. I heard she's a monster, the personal handmaiden of the burned queen. But that's not all. They say she fell in battle in the dead fire, and death spat her back out. Yeah, good advice. Thank you, Envoy.
We'll have time to worry about Ludwig later. Right behind you. We've got to find your ambassador and my claviger before something else does.
I'll bet you're glad to be on dry land after that voyage. Come on, let's get you some fresh air. Pargrunen left these beacons all over the island. They're good for finding your way around.
Number us 3 to 1. Please, how hard is it to answer a question?
I don't trifle with souls, ma'am.
They're tearing my...
I can't believe how rude everyone is. How hard could it be to find a watcher? I have a little money, if that's what you need. I assumed I'd have to pay the watcher, though. I have a strange problem. A band of Zoribs invaded my house. Have you ever seen Paradise's militia fight Zoribs? Then take my house key. It's northwest of here. That cabin on the cliff all by itself. Gods know I can't go back. And there's nothing to steal either. Come back when you've dealt with them. And make sure you get their leader, too. I'm sorry, but I don't think they'll go quietly. Eora, thank you. That may not be worth much coming from a stranger, but...
I've come in search of lost treasures. Have you heard any rumors of such things in the area?
The post-Summers. There are some Pargrunen ruins to the north.
First Gelmund leaves, then his letters won't...
I'd heard the godlike had got to the...
Oh, hey, Santa. Comes on a little strong, that's all. He doesn't bite.
But to meet you, what a godlike of unknown provenance. Even, who knows, perhaps you'll find the answers you're looking for here. Listen, you haven't been to the wilds east of the city, have you? Then have you seen a cartographer in the area? A human, about my age. Average build? Now, if you were a river, I could describe him perfectly. His name is Gilby. He's my assistant, and I'm worried about him. I sent him to map the eastern wilds. I knew it would be very bandits, smugglers, spiders with eyes as big as plates.
You know how many so-called adventurers I've saved out there?
It's an intrepid occupation.
3 this month.
Well, as I said, if you find it and bring me his map, I'd be glad to pay for it. I may even have more work for you. Thank the gods. At least coin will get me somewhere. When he last wrote, he was mapping the eastern routes. Take the letter. It might help. If you find it, bring his work to my shop in Paradise Hideout. You're welcome anytime. I have quite the assortment of curios. Maybe you should buy one of my apps.
Well, that's our marching orders then.
Build another palisade just like the last. When this one falls, what'll you adherents do then?
Die alongside you, probably. You fall, we fall. It's that sort of thing.
If the stone wall up the road didn't last, your pointy sticks don't stand a chance.
Your armor could use some work.
And neither...
Let's check the watermill for supplies. Incoming Zara. Take your best shot. Good one. Those Arabs must have been scavenging supplies too.
Who's ready for more?
I think there's something on the upper floor. We might be able to reach it from outside. Oh, look. You got everything you need to fix up your armor. Let's head to camp. Aim where? What am I hitting? This used to be a good fishing spot, until something started dragging people away. Nice shot! You're mine now! Right flank! Even Pargrunan walls can't stand against this place. Next one's mine. Careful. Looks like spiders nearby. Here we go! Nice! Wilds are getting deadlier by the day, but people have to eat. One for you!
Our blood seeps through here. Who poisons us? We cannot see.
Odd. Didn't used to be this overgrown. I can take care of that if you want. I'm always telling visitors we're not as crazy as they've heard. Give me a target. What's the target? Where's my mark? I got a bad feeling about whatever that bear's chomping on. How'd you do that? That's a bad way to go. It's almost like the brambles are trying to crush that house. What's the target? What am I hitting? Where did all these brambles come from? And so quickly. Zarups. They don't usually venture out here. Quiet as the depths. Remind me not to spook you. You're not looking so good. Just like the good old days. Something here feels off. Aye, aye. Next one's mine. That's the claviger. What happened?
Are you blind? We're being hunted. Get rid of the bear and we'll talk after. Are you blind? We're being hunted. Get rid of the bear and we'll talk after.
Oh, no, you don't. You okay?
Take that, you monstrosity! Well done!
What happened to that bear?
Oh, poor bastard. One of Ludwig's toy soldiers. I never even learned their name. Not that it would have done us any good.
My savior. Oh, thank the gods. I wouldn't have stood a chance against that beast. I owe you my life. Ambassador Volshin, your guard at your service. And you must be our Imperial envoy. Better late than never, I say. Oh, pity you were too late for the claviger. Damn good fellow. Aren't you going to introduce me to your capable companion? Can he be trusted? Or did he now?
A little faster, and we might have been able to save Claviger Aemon too. Happy to have been of service, nevertheless.
Charmed. I take it you had business with the Claviger? Poor fellow. It was the bear that killed him, of course. This wilderness has been a little too wild of late. I don't appreciate extortion tactics from the Emperor's envoy. Take it. Let us not speak of this again. We heard alarming reports of a blight in the wilderness. A strange corruption moving toward the city.
The changes in the ecosystem are expected, but this one was progressing too rapidly to ignore. We tracked the corruption all the way here, but all we found was that creature gone mad. The situation is more dire than I imagined. We need a plan of action before whatever this is consumes the living lands.
We are here. Come to us. Commune with us. We have waited for you. Come.
What's the matter? Can you hear me? But you... Very well. If you say so. The Emperor trusts your judgment, and so do I. Whatever you think is best, I'll support it. You know something of our troubles. That much is clear. What would you have?
Right behind you.
Just be careful. The Emperor would never forgive me if anything happened to you.
Take it slow. We'll be right here.
It is you. Come closer. We feared you were but a dream. We wake from seasons of slumber. We have been waiting. A colony of insects. The many united by one purpose. Mycelia twining through the loam, taking and giving in equal measure. We are the ache in the land, the roots that run deep. And you are familiar to us. Our memories are fractured, but you too are alone in your strangeness. Godlike. This term means nothing to us. But why would you belong to another, shackled to their will? Shackled like us to rot and corruption. It spreads and festers and seeps and crawls. Poor bear, poor us, poor you. Yes, the air sings with its spores. It is everywhere. We can feel it. We fear it. We can see where it spreads. It is an infection. A foreign body invades. The host fights back. We feel the pain of this intrusion. It overwhelms us. If an animal sickens after a fight, as it howls and sings its agony, what do you do? Nurse it, care for it, grow it like the vines. We were loved once, perhaps. We remember almost. The rot festers. We could suck the poison out, let green things grow in its place, and we could give you the gift of our healing touch. But a favor for a favor. Would you help us in return when we ask it? We offer you the power to heal and be healed, and you would wheedle and bargain? Decide, do you wish this power or not? Go then. We would have given you such a gift, but you scorn us. Face your perils alone, but do not call for us in your need.
trains for several minutes.
What happened? What can you recall? Spare no detail. Inquisitor Ludwig will need to hear of this. I've agreed to share my findings with the Steel Garrote, as long as they do the same. Not that she has any interest in ecology. Ludwig is obsessed with our security. Sees enemies lurking around every corner. Perhaps, but danger takes many forms, some more subtle than others. The Steel Garrote provide us some much-needed protection, but they answer only to themselves. We have our interest in the living lands, and they have theirs. A mutually beneficial arrangement. Stay out of their way, and they'll return the favor. You're going to be troublesome, aren't you? At least you're on our side. We'll talk more at the embassy. I'll ensure the Paradise militia give you free passage into the city.
Whatever the Inquisitor's like, she can't be worse than that bear. Can she? You are full of surprises, envoy. Still, you have your work cut out for you in Paradise. Enjoy the calm while you can. Let's talk the next time where I can. I feel like I should know more about you.
The path to Paradise is a tad overgrown, but I can find my way back.
Save some skates for the rest of us.
Sorry, boys. Seems luck is on my side.
Tildy at the bathhouse, more like. I saw her give you those lucky dice.
Oh, I think you're just jealous that she likes me more than you.
If she liked.
Venture past the palisades at your own risk. There's no guarantee of safety out in the wilds.
Beautiful view from these cliffs. Real long way down, too. Zarabs. They may be small, but they'll overwhelm you if you're not careful.
Good one!
win, but who's counting?
This is the Hengen's place, or was. It's the Zarup's now. Unseen, unheard.
Anything juicy? Maybe it has something to do with that wall painting in the other room. Let's check it out.
Is that all you got? Nice shot!
I'm no art critic, but I've never seen a mural like that. Looks like an elf in Zara. Why don't we ask Hankin about it? It's her house. She ought to know something.
What's that Zarup doing out here all by himself?
A friendly Zara. Don't see that every day. Of course, you don't see them fighting their friends every day either. I don't speak Zarin, but it definitely answered you. I agree. He's not hurting anyone. In fact, we're near the Hankin's house. Maybe he's the one who made that mural.
On your right!
Perk up, envoy.
You're gonna get this! Shot!
Aim where? Coming in hot. Right behind you.
Roger on my side.
This one's mine.
for you! I'm finished. That's it for me. You're mine now.
Mogren's fury. Keep it away from gunpowder, or you'll be as bald as me. You take lead.
Left leg. Next one's mine.
I was just getting warmed up. Take your best shot. Coming from your right. Nice. Good fighting. You're mine now. Watch the left. Next one's mine. Zarm's ahead. This one's mine. One for you! Pargrunan built these walls and much of Paradis centuries ago. Much of their work still stands. If you're going to shoot that barrel, keep your distance. Bad luck to hang around a graveyard. Maybe we should move on.
Who the fuck? Huh. If it isn't a damn godlike.
That's no godlike. There aren't any godlikes around anymore.
Seriously, Tiny? Do you not see that face? Use your fucking eyes for once.
Still don't like it when you call me that.
Tiny's got a point. Well, I don't recognize whose godlike you are with whatever that is on your face. Now, is there a reason you're here, besides being a pain in my ass and holding up our job? Then I recommend you look around elsewhere.
Go find your own grave to loot. Sour claim. We can? I mean,
Nope, Don't you pull this shit again, Tiny.
this was all the boss's idea, not mine. I never even wanted to be a looter. Man's gotta eat.
You little shit.
Thank you. Ma would thank you too.
You know this was your last chance, Tiny. If I ever see you.
Show me what you got! On your right! Nice shot!
Don't hurt me. I wasn't even supposed to be here.
Here we go! Left flank! Good one! Oh!
Better job than you lot, and he's missing both arms. Put your backs into it. Palisades aren't gonna hold themselves.
Another recruit. By the flame, you're not the only soldier here. If you think you're so tough, why don't you prove to me what you got? Spar. I'll take on you and your...
If you're sure, I've got plenty of reach.
Oh, it'll be fun, all right. In Malvern's name, prepare yourself.
Oh, no, you don't!
Enough! You are beaten. There is no shame in failing a trial. Speak to me when you have licked your wounds.
Ready for another trial? Oh, I think in Malvern's...
All right, I yield. Well done. You have passed.
It's clear I underestimated. Now for your prize. Our surplus includes a large hammer, an arquebus, a spear, and a wand. What say you, huh? Aha, the blessed firearm. Its flames burn brighter and faster than any I've seen before. It's no god hammer bomb, but it...
Citizens depend on us. Swing like you mean it.
I was here first.
You're not working.
Oh, please tell me I can go home now.
And you found the leader, right? Like I asked you. What would I know about... Alright, I lied to you. I can't keep it up anymore. Have you ever felt aimless? Like you ought to have a purpose, but you don't? Like you'd do anything to find out why you're meant to... That's a stupid question, isn't it? Of course you'd understand. An animancer told me that I might have half a soul. I finally had an answer. The question was, who got the other half? I thought if I could meet this person and see what they were like, I might gain some purpose or something. And then I came here and found a Zorik. But what do I do about it? How do I not think about what I can never have? I'm so... I've got to find some meaning in all this. I can't go back and I can't go forward. I'm just stuck here. Well, are you serious? I don't call raiding my house diplomatic. If you're positive it doesn't mean me any harm, I'll go. I'll be brave. I'll find it. I really hope you're right. Oh, I forgot. You still deserve to be paid for your time, if nothing else. I didn't think... Well, it's nice to get help from an Adiran. I'll say that much.
That's far enough, Outlander.
Well, well. If it isn't an I'm your death. Swift and subtle, like a blade in the dark. This here's Pod. Oh.
Well, I can see which of you two is the poet. Unfortunately, you're both short on common sense.
Me and Pod, we aren't so fond of Outlanders. Especially ones looking as strange as you. For all we know, you're one of those sick bastards. What is right? Shut up, Todd. Let me do the talking.
You're doing great so far. Really menacing.
No one brings the plague into my street whelps. Did you hear that, Todd?
You find that, boss? I think we're in big trouble.
Todd, I swear by the gods, you will draw your weapon and follow my lead. You ungrateful.
Good. I was getting tired of listening to them anyway.
Is that all you got? One for you! I was just getting warmed up.
Nice banner, ain't it? I found it on the beach, covered in bird shit. Must have washed ashore from parts unknown. Good afternoon.
Welcome to Paradise, Envoy. The ambassador's expecting you.
Envoy!
is you. You refused our help once. Now you return to us in even greater need. A space within emptiness, where the gods live and the dead wait. A cage, a prison. We feel the souls of multitudes, a current beneath the skin of this place. We could dip our hand in once, feel them near us. But now, we are trapped like wasps in amber. But you should be alive. Worse, you died. Someone cut short your span. An arrow broke the skin. It carried poison to your veins. A festering blot of corruption spread through the root and sap. It stilled your heart. It silenced the song in your mind. They hurt you, but we do not hear rage hissing in you like a serpent. Why? You do not understand. There will be no next life for you. No return to shake apple forests or breeze-kissed shores. Your soul is imprisoned here, as are we. But we can help you. We could send you back. Just this once. Are you truly so blind? There will be no next life for you. The same roots that bind us bind you too. Accept our gift and free us in return, or share our prison forever. We will use our waning strength to free you. Then you must find us. Free us from breathe deep. All birth is agony.
You're awake? Thank the gods. For a second there, I thought I had a problem on my hands. You'd think so, but I can't find a scratch on you. I still don't know what that means.
Glad to see you with us. I was sure you were already on your next trip around the wheel, but I brought you here just in case. If anyone can work a miracle, it's the Viana, though whatever restored you is beyond even her skill. Hey, I'm sure you would have slung me over your back too, if our situations were reversed.
There's something I still don't understand. Envoy, you died. Don't get too excited. When you play with life and death, there are bound to be consequences.
What does this mean for him? Should he expect anything else strange? Other than coming back from the dead, I mean.
That depends on a few things.
Ah, look at us, rambling on like you're still the bloodied corpse.
This is far beyond my expertise. You should visit Runid, our local watcher. She would know what to make of your strange, stubborn soul. Well, she doesn't accept payment. All you have to lose is your time. A watcher examines the soul. Runid's shop is in the hills to the northeast. A bit of a walk. Just head out of the gate to the east of town and follow the path that curves to the north. Oh, but avoid the Watcher in Hightown. She's a known charlatan. I'll send word to the ambassador. Head up the stairs outside my clinic and take a left onto the main road. That'll get you to the embassy.
I suppose following the chain of command. Either way, I should go with you. Don't mention it. Besides, I don't want this to blow up any more than you do. Yeah, we should talk back again. I'm open.
Hey, I had a dream about you.
Godlike. Interested in saving a couple of lives?
So, you're the one who saves the ambassador from the strangle root, right? Interesting. Say, would you be up for helping out some down on their luck adherents? Loftlet and Gladwine came here about 8 years ago, long before the recent rush of adherents. They admitted to having a checkered past back home, but started a new life in Paradis. Back then you struggled to find an adherent in the city. Now they're everywhere. Anyway, with all these adherents coming in, Loftlet and Gladwine started spotting old faces. And if they were spotting,
Adherents in the shanty.
they're afraid to go out in public. And but you can. It's a little too late for the hero who braved the strangle root.
Ending with flattery, sir.
Agrasima. Oh, there is one more thing they need. Landings. There's an hour time. No. We had a falling out. Thank you, envoy.
You died. But you're here. God.
Envoy, is it really you?
I can't believe you're alive. When they dragged you to Liviona's clinic, I assumed there were. How do you feel? And yet you rallied your spirits and reported for duty. Your dedication is admirable. But we'll return to the topic of your untimely demise shortly. Our first order of business is your purpose here in the Living Lands. Captain Cynric said you have a missive for me from the Emperor. Very good. I'm eager to see what our Emperor intends. Now, His Majesty names you a loyal servant of the Adiran Empire and an extension of the throne's authority. Thank goodness. At least someone understands the gravity of our situation. Here's something to tide you over. Your work isn't finished just yet. You've seen how wild the Living Lands has become, both in nature and in politics. Sometimes I think the island has a mind of its own. No sooner had you arrived than you found yourself at the center of our troubles. At this point, I can't rule anything out. This embassy has no shortage of political foes, but the dream scourge is what keeps me up at night. You've seen firsthand what it can do in nature. We can't let it reach the cities. Thank you, Envoy. The island is in capable hands. Inquisitor Ludwig thinks the play is a distraction. She's more concerned about these local rebels fighting against the Empire. They've sabotaged our work, killed our soldiers, and the final straw, attacked you out in the open. I look forward to hearing about it in your report. I won't lie to you, Envoy. Our position is tenuous. If we can't even defend ourselves, how are we to defend the Living Lands? But defend it we must, for the sake of everyone who calls this island home. Inquisitor Ludwig demands that someone hang for the attempt. These Paradisian rebels must face justice. Ludwig goes where she likes, haunting the living lands like a vengeful spirit. She'll reappear when she chooses, not a moment sooner.
Not many get a chance to solve their own murder. I know someone who could help. A dwarven tracker named Marius. Kith or beast. He's staying at the Grinning Ballarok, not far from Liviana's infirmary. We just take the main road east to the rough part of town, even by the standards of Paradise. No, but this is the Paradisans' home. They're very good at hiding here. And Marius is good at finding things that want to remain hidden. Marius is from the Tusks, about the harshest and remotest place the gods ever create.
Trickery, lies. The gods did not build this place.
Let's just say no one survives out there without picking up a few skills, the kind we'll need if we're going to find hidden assassins. Especially if they're from the streets of Paradise.
I suggest you recruit as many allies as you can, but choose carefully. They, like you, will represent the Empire. But before we can send you off to parts unknown, we need assurances from the local healer that you're fully recovered. After all, you survived an unusual course of treatment. But who am I to argue? Remember, the assassin. I admire your confidence. There's no point in being modest with our advantages. We'll talk more of the Dream Scourge when you return. Until then, Envoy.
How about we start with Marius at the Grinning Ballarok? Besides,
Wish that's...
I mean, we all heard the Emperor set a godlike, but I didn't ever think I'd get to meet you. You are the Emperor, aren't you? Yes, sir. My brother, Cadman, and I ran into some trouble exploring a temple north of the city. Bears, traps, gods. What else? Floor collapsed from under us. He couldn't walk too well, and yet our captain wanted to keep going, so he sent me back for help. We're with a team from the Free Expedition Corps. We've seen a lot. No place like this. I fear for their lives, everyone. Gods, do you mean it? They descended into the temple through a route off the Pilgrim's Path, just north of the city. We posted a guard out front, Sedgwick. Especially my brother. You'll probably find the expedition with the relic we were searching for. Wherever that is.
Yeah, so close. But what's the point? It's useless without that other.
So, you're the one that...
Ah, the mighty Marius, deep in his cups, ready to take on the deadliest prey, providing there is sleep in the time.
Right. Take another sip, Uncle. Rude not to finish a drink someone bought for you.
No wonder you're hiding behind a mug. You're too worried about being polite to survive out there.
the dwarf there is Marius. Best tracker I know.
I heard you're from Solace Keep. How great a survivor could you be? Hiding behind stone walls all your life.
You don't know anything about me, you endearing dude. So maybe go back and take another blessed day sip.
But here you are. Tell me, how does one get kicked out of a place that never lets anyone leave?
Don't take Drago suck us up to Chitule.
I'm with you. Ready to crack some heads.
You stay out of it, Envoy. This isn't your problem.
I've heard stories of this one. You don't want this fight.
The gods smile on you today, Marius. You won't always have someone around to protect you.
Well, that was something. Thanks for stepping in there. I had it handled, but I'm happy I didn't have to.
Marius, this is the infamous Adiran envoy. Envoy? Marius.
Well, any friend of Kai's is definitely I need to see the scene of the crime, over by the town gates. I promise there's something left there we can use to track them. Then they wouldn't need much of a reason to go after an Adiran official. Still, it's dangerous to make assumptions based on stereotypes. We need more of a trail to go on.
You there? Are you just going to stand there and gawk at that body all day?
Huh?
Damn this city. Every day someone new turns up.